On much hard work. During this celebration, bless all proud parents and grandparents. Bless the siblings and faithful friends who have journeyed with these graduates. Bless all who have offered encouragement, support, and nurture when times were tough. As the name of each graduate is read, may we rejoice in all their accomplishments. May we take courage from the difficult moments. May we remember with joy all that has been good. We are here at this moment of great meaning. May we be fully present as we savor this day. Amen. You may be seated.
It is a glorious day in Kalamazoo. And on this glorious day, in this very special place, we have convened to observe the celebration of the commencement of the class of 2014. Congratulations. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone, and it's Father's Day. So it would only be fitting that we should extend a special greeting to all the fathers present, and to all of those who have assumed the role of fathers. So let's give it up to dads and granddads and all those who act as fathers. Today is a supremely joyous occasion for our graduates, and a duly proud occasion for parents and grandparents and other family members. For those of us on the faculty and staff at Kalamazoo College, whom you, our graduating seniors, will leave behind, it is an equally proud moment, though one that is accompanied with the pangs that are part of farewells. Graduating seniors, this moment is yours. Each one of you has merited it in countless ways. Your academic achievements are legend. You have successfully completed exams, written cogent and articulate papers. You have completed your senior individualized projects, and you have done much more than this. You have engaged the world as you studied abroad. You have completed internships and externships. You have provided over 35,000 hours of service to the Kalamazoo community. You have brightened our classrooms, our residence halls, our laboratories, our studios, our stages, and our playing fields. And most of all, you have been a joy to come to know. Institutions, at their best, are an assemblage of voices. Voices of the past that sustain our traditions, interspersed with voices of the present, which both advance and challenge the traditions that were bequeathed to us by our founders. And class of 2014, you have used your voices to challenge us. You have challenged us to become a more inclusive community and a more environmentally responsible campus. And we are better because of you and your challenges. Thank you. Today, your voices join the many others who have labored and studied at Kalamazoo College since its founding 181 years ago. You have been intimately a part of this community for these 4 years, and now we claim you forever. Congratulations. This afternoon, I'm very pleased to welcome 2 special groups of alumni. Members of our Emeritus Club, alumni who are celebrating the anniversaries of their commencements, which have occurred at least 50 years ago. See what you guys have to look forward to? We have over 30 members of the Emeritus Club present today, and they are true exemplars of more in 4, more in a lifetime. Also present are legacy alumni, Kalamazoo College graduates who are the relatives of our graduating seniors. With us this afternoon are over 35 grandparents and parents of this year's legacy class. Both of these groups will join us during the commencement recessional. Welcome. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the members of the Kalamazoo College Board of Trustees, as well as Trustee Emeriti. This group gives unsparingly of its time, wisdom, energy, personal resources as first-line volunteers who make this institution one of the most distinguished liberal arts colleges in the country. Each of us gathered here today owes these devoted friends a debt that can never truly be repaid. I would like to ask the trustees of the college and the trustee emeriti to rise and be recognized. I am now pleased to present Charlotte Hall, Chair of the Kalamazoo College Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Eileen. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I extend our welcome to all of you. We salute the class of 2014, a class that hails from 23 states and 26 countries, from Michigan to Vietnam, from California to Zimbabwe. And we offer our heartfelt thanks to the friends, families, and faculty members, and especially today the dads, who have supported these extraordinary young men and women. Class of 2014, you have stood on their shoulders, and now others will stand on yours. Commencement is most trustees' favorite time on campus, the day that makes our work come alive. We believe, in the words of one trustee, that Kalamazoo College changes students' lives so that they can change the world. And so it is a great privilege to celebrate with you as you pass into the world as enlightened leaders. Already, this campus, this community, this world are better because of you. K College will surprise you with its staying power in your lives. You will always have within you the spirit of discovery that was nurtured here, the independence of thought that was found voice here, and most of all, the friendships that grew strong and true here. Yesterday in the bookstore, I saw the perfect K College mug, a quote from Dr. Seuss, and no, not green eggs and ham, though maybe you've encountered a few of those in your years at K, but rather the essence of K. Oh, the places you'll go. That was true the day you set foot on campus, and it is even truer today as your feet take you away from campus. So congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have the brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Yes, class of 2014, you are ready. We wish you Godspeed, and we will be cheering you from afar as you light up the world. Lux Esto. Thank you. And now I invite to the podium Trustee Bill Story, class of 1978, and President of the Alumni Association Executive Board.
As Charlotte said, I speak to you on behalf of the Alumni Association Executive Board, of which I'm president. To co-opt a phrase from the movie The Graduate, I want to say one word to you, and it's not plastics, it's networking. For those of you who have not seen The Graduate, you should see it. For those of you who have not heard of The Graduate, you make me feel old. Networking, though, as you've already learned, I think networking is an important tool in your life now. As of today, those of you sitting here are the newest members of the Kalamazoo College Alumni Association. You will join a network of K alumni throughout the country and the world. And the Alumni Association wants to help you find, use, and enhance that network. Through the K College Alumni Association, you will find people with whom you share a similar college experience, people with similar mindsets, attitudes, interests, and values. You will find K alumni who already live in areas into which you're moving, already work at institutions which you wish to work at or study at. So I encourage you to use the Alumni Association network to find these people. They may help you make new friends, help you learn about a new town, help you open doors for careers, and help you make the most of what it means to be alumni of Kalamazoo College. So your fellow alumni are very happy to have you join us. Welcome to the Kalamazoo College Alumni Association. And with that, it's now my pleasure to introduce your senior speaker, Shinju Shelley Hu.
On September the 8th, 2010, I left China for the first time after living there for 18 years. I flew from my hometown Chengdu to Beijing, connected to another 13-hour flight to Chicago, transferred to the subway to Chicago Union Station, and finally took a train to a city called Kalamazoo. My parents dropped me off at the airport of my hometown. I looked back at them after passing through the airport security gates, and I saw my mom smiling and waving her hand to me with tears all over her face. She was crying not because she was sad, but because she knew from that very moment on, my life would be filled with unknowns. I cannot remember how many times people have asked me, why did you come here? Why did you come to Kalamazoo from the other side of the world? Why did you choose K College among hundreds and thousands of the universities in the United States? Every one of us had a different answer to this question. However, the truth was, I came here because Kalamazoo College was the only college who called me twice after accepting my application. I figured the college who'd spend 40 minutes on the phone with prospective students chatting about their favorite books and movies couldn't be so bad. I came here with no idea what I was going to study. I did not know what was liberal arts education or critical thinking. I came to this country because I seemed to speak better English than my classmates in high school. I don't know what you remember about orientation, but my first week here, an American girl asked me, "Can you believe we're in college now? I still feel like I'm in a summer camp." I nodded and pretended to understand what she was saying. Meanwhile, in my head, I was simply yelling to myself, "Oh my God, I'm in America." We had no idea what to expect, and yet in the next 4 years, we surprised ourselves again and again. We studied subjects that are new and bizarre, and we went to some faraway countries. I had never held a brush before, and I majored in studio art. I had never been outside of China before, and I spent 7 months in Israel. Not only did I understand liberal arts education and critical thinking, I learned about feminism, religion, politics, peace, and war, words that had never even existed in my world before. I made films in New York City. I studied cultures and languages that I had never heard of. I hitchhiked by myself for 9 hours in a country where I didn't speak the language. I hid in a bomb shelter when there were rockets flying around above me in Jerusalem. I met friends, classmates, and teachers that completely changed my life in the most wonderful ways. And I fell in love. It was the spring quarter of my junior year after I returned from my study abroad program. One afternoon, I was rushing to my class in Fine Arts Building after grabbing a quick lunch in Hicks Center. While walking, I was suddenly struck by the realization that, for the first time in my life, I was, and still am, living the life that I chose to live. I am attending college not because it seems like a normal step after high school, but because I am actually learning. I do the projects I do because the passions I have felt for these works were so strong that my fingers were trembling while typing. We went away and abroad because we wanted to see the world. We study the things we study because we know from the bottom of our heart that these are the things we want to do for the rest of our lives. Of course, there were bad times. There were times I failed my class. There were times I was depressed. There were times I stressed out and missed an entire week of classes. There were times I was mad at this college, mad at this city, and mad at the terrible Michigan weather. However, in the end, I feel greatly fortunate that the admission office made those 2 phone calls, so I chose to come here, and extremely grateful to my experience at K. We could have gone to a different university. We could have been sitting in a classroom with 200 other students, studying the things we do not hate but do not like either, and graduating with a degree that we barely care about. But here we are, still unsure about the future, and yet excited. I am excited because I know during the past 4 years, we have all become more knowledgeable, mature, intellectual, and compassionate individuals. I am excited because we're ready to go out there to create, to love, to contribute, to have adventures, and to see the bigger world. I am excited, most importantly, because we will live the life that we choose to live. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley. The most distinguished award an institution can bestow is that of the honorary degree. I now call upon Charlotte Hall, Chair of the Board of Trustees, who will read the citation for Mr. Ray Suarez.
President Wilson Oyalaran, it is my pleasure to present to you Ray Suarez, prominent broadcast journalist and author, whom executive producer Linda Winslow of PBS NewsHour has described as, quote, one of the very best journalists in the country, a rare combination of interviewer and storyteller who brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to each assignment. Born and reared in Brooklyn, Mr. Suarez attended New York public schools. He received his BA in African History from New York University and an MA in Urban Affairs from the University of Chicago. Mr. Suarez hosted the national public radio program Talk of the Nation from 1993 to 1999 and worked as a senior correspondent on PBS NewsHour from 1999 to 2013. Most recently, he joined Al Jazeera America as host of Inside Story. Kate O'Brien, president of Al Jazeera America, states, quote, Ray has repeatedly proven that he can deliver compelling coverage of the most challenging news stories and events with objectivity and depth, punctuated by his own brand of thoughtful analysis. Mr. Suarez hosted Destination Casablanca, produced by the Hispanic Information Telecommunications Network, HITN-TV, from 2008 to 2011, a national program about Latino politics and policy. Over a career of more than 30 years, he has also worked as a radio reporter in London and Rome for ABC and CBS, as a Los Angeles correspondent for CNN, and a reporter for an NBC-owned station in Chicago. In addition to his broadcast work, Mr. Suarez has authored 3 books. For the first, The Old Neighborhood, What We Lost in the Great Suburban Migration, 1966 to 1999, is a social commentary on the cause of destitution in the inner city. His second book, The Holy Vote, The Politics of Faith in America, published in 2006, received the 2007 Latino Book Award for Best Religion Book. It examines how the powerful intersection of organized religion and politics is transforming the American mindset. Mr. Suarez most recently wrote Latino Americans, the 500-Year Legacy That Shaped a Nation, a companion volume to a PBS documentary on the rich and varied history of Latinos in America. Mr. Suarez has received many honors, including the Global Awareness Award from Current History magazine and the Distinguished Policy Leadership Award from UCLA's School of Public Policy. He was co-recipient of 2 Alfred I. DuPont Columbia Awards for NPR's coverage of South Africa's first multiracial elections and the first 100 days of the 104th Congress. New York University honored him with his Professional Achievement Award and Distinguished Alumni Award. Hispanic Business Magazine named Mr. Suarez one of America's 100 most influential Hispanics, And in 2010, the National Association of Hispanic Journalists inducted him into its Hall of Fame. Ray Suarez is an influential journalist, author, and leader. We honor him today for the inspiration he has given us through his thoughtful and thought-provoking journalism, and for his humanity and our greater community.
On behalf of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, Ray Suarez, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and the responsibilities thereto pertaining. We are very pleased that Dr. Suarez will be our commencement speaker.
Let me re-hat here. Just take a second. I've only been to Kalamazoo twice in my life. The other time it was sunny and beautiful too, and as you know, journalism is an observational art, so I can only conclude that the weather's always like this. Thank you for this wonderful honor. It's a real treat to stand in the same esteem of this school as previous honorary degree recipients and commencement speakers. People like Thurgood Marshall, John Hope Franklin, William Sloane Coffin, Martin Marty, Milton Friedman, Dave Brubeck, and Arthur Ashe. To be included in this company is a heady thing. But on the other hand, since it took all of you 4 years or more to earn a degree here, and I got one the first time I ever showed up on campus, you should realize that you're not just dealing with anybody here. After a controversy-filled commencement spring, with campus complaints and letter-writing campaigns, the protests surrounding Condoleezza Rice, IMF President Christine Lagarde, the Chancellor of UC Berkeley, and others, I have to admit I was checking regularly to see if there were sit-ins or open letters trying to get me not to come. Nothing. Not a peep. I was a little insulted, but I'll get over it. And anyway, now that I've got this, it's Dr. Get Out of Town. Thank you. When I gave a commencement speech a few years ago at a campus on the West Coast, there was an online poll in the student newspaper asking the readers to weigh in on the choice. The number one choice, with around 45% of the votes, was, I was relieved to see, good idea. Not bad. The second place vote getter, with 43% of the vote, was, who's Ray Suarez? So you're not alone. There are a couple of things I want to talk to you about this afternoon. The times, your place in the times, and third, what those times demand of you. If you're in your mid and late 20s now, you were in elementary school when 19 men boarded 3 commercial airliners and caused them to be crashed into Washington and Pennsylvania and New York, leaving thousands dead. You grew up in the shadow of the falling towers, a black column of smoke drifting over the Potomac from the Pentagon, and the 2 wars that followed. When you were early in your high school years, the economy cratered. So as you prepared to enter the world of work and careers, it looks like a particularly unpromising time to move into adulthood, as the economy shed millions of jobs and then spent more than 6 years clawing them back just to break even, with tremendous and sometimes permanent damage to the life trajectories of millions of individuals and families. None of us gets to pick the times we live in. History deals its cards, and we can't choose to be alive or enter this part of your life in a more upbeat time. These times shaped you, and you, in turn, will be calling the shots in a new and very different-looking America when my boomer brothers and sisters, thank God, have finally moved on. It's okay, you can laugh. We're getting a little tiresome now that we've been talking about what a great generation we are for, 30 years. The economy of this state needs to be rebuilt. The challenges of soaring debt, deepening inequality, and rising temperatures cannot and will not be ignored forever. They will make demands, each of them in their own way, on the world you run. And they will need your creativity, your drive, and your heart. Why heart? Well, I hope, and from what I know about this college, I trust, that you didn't all just finish using college as trade school, punching your clock here for 4 years just to be able to get a better job. Sure, that's part of it, let's be honest, but I sincerely pray that that wasn't all of it. Jobs are important, money's important, especially for those of you who might have gone into debt to come here. But after soaking in some of the best thinking of the last 5,000 years, cherry-picking some of the best minds and what they've had to offer, I hope you come away from here also feeling that you have some agency, some say in the way the world goes for you from here on out. You are not helpless victims of history. Your world will happen with you rather than to you, and that's a really important distinction. Your years here and abroad put a rudder on your boat, made you a participant in creating your future. You have fed and fortified your soul, and believe me, a well-tended soul is going to get you through times of little money much more reliably than money is going to get you through times of a flagging soul. One of the most striking reactions I ever got during a commencement speech came a few years ago when I extolled the individual care and advisement students got, the concern and the grace of being known by faculty, deans, fellow students. And I reminded the graduates they were about to leave a place where a lot of people cared about them a lot and head into a world where most people didn't care about them at all. You should have heard the gasp. I mean, standing at the lectern, I could hear it from the audience. Like I had suddenly let one of the big secrets of being a young adult out when I shouldn't have let you know. I heard the audible shock, and I wondered if I had gone too far, but I think you can take it, right? I mean, can you take it? I think you'll understand very well what it means to leave a place where you've been cared for very well, to head into a world that has, let's face it, yet to be bowled over by your smarts and your energy. That part is up to you, and most of you are just getting started now. So, good for you. No gasps. When I left college 36 years ago this June, it was a very similar time economically. Terrible recession, high unemployment, and in our case, stagflation, tremendous inflation, high interest rates. It was a disaster. I was growing up in New York at a time where one of the most famous headlines of the century had been issued by the New York Daily News: Ford to city, drop dead. Like, you know, you're living in the place that's supposed to drop dead, and you're wondering how you're going to make your way in it. And I Ended up doing work that didn't quite require a BA. I was working at a counter in a store for a year after graduation for the princely sum of $2.25 an hour. It would have been hard to convince me right then that the world was really waiting for what I had to offer. But you've seen a bit more of it than most of your peers. The tremendous commitment of this school to that kind of experiential learning in the big wide world has seen to that. History has dealt you a tough hand. But like I said, you didn't make the times, they made you. A broad education in the liberal arts means the world shouldn't be one set of nasty surprises after another. But when the world does slap you upside the head, and it will, you can fall back on history, literature, philosophy, political science, art, to make sense of your world and your place in it, rather than lashing out at everybody you think you may disagree with. And that is, as it turns out, this is the best part, it's a transferable ticket. You can pass on that gift for the rest of your life to the people closest to you and people that sitting here today you can't imagine you'll ever meet. The reason the parables of Jesus are still retold and retold 2,000 years after they were first spoken and have given the English language vivid metaphors, the prodigal son, the good Samaritan, rich Dives and poor Lazarus, is that they deliver profound and essential moral truth even to people who aren't believers. That's why in a secularizing America we still talk about good Samaritans, about compassion, about what's really important in life. By using basic earthy images drawn from the physical world, Jesus of Nazareth guaranteed he'd be permanently quotable, at least, even in an increasingly secular society. So I hope you'll understand the spirit in which I give you the following assignments. You young, eager, maybe even a little bit scared you. You have to rebuild a broken world and build it on a stronger foundation. You have to be bread to a world hungry for so many things. You have to be light for a world that's so dark in so many places, from the toughest neighborhoods in American cities to an obscure compound where today Boko Haram is holding hundreds of kidnapped young girls. And be salt, to bring tang to what's boring, trite, safe, and banal. There's too much work to do, and life's too exciting for you ever to be bored. And guess what? If you're not bored, you won't be boring either. I kid with my friends about whoever remembers their commencement speaker. Sometimes, we knock it back and forth. Do you remember who spoke at your commencement? You remember who spoke at your commencement? So I want that not to happen in my case. So here you go. 20 seconds. Ready? Guy with a beard, Brooklyn accent, tough times, but don't worry, because you're plenty tough too because of this great education. Be bread, be salt, be light, don't be bored, don't be boring. That's what the doctor, or doctor as of a few minutes ago, ordered. Dr. What's his name? Be fabulous. Thank you very much for this. Thanks for not uninviting me. Happy Father's Day.
There you have it. Thank you, Dr. Suarez. Be light, be salt, don't be boring.
Will the seniors please rise? President Wilson Oyeleren, I present the members of the class of 2014. I recommend that the degree of Bachelor of Arts be conferred on all eligible candidates with distinctions as indicated in the reading of the names.
On behalf of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I now confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and the responsibilities thereto pertaining. Congratulations.
Madeline Jean Aborn. Grant Bemis Abrams, cum laude. Nichelle Elizabeth Apps. Keaton Matthew Adams, cum laude. Sarah Lene Edelman, cum laude. Utsao Adhikari. Yesenia Aguilar. Dana Marie Allsweed, summa cum laude, honors in psychology. Brittany Lee Amore. Nicole M. Antoine. Alex J. Arnold. Anna Michelle Asbury. Jose Luis Avalos. Kimberly Elise Balk, cum laude. Nicholas W. Beam, summa cum laude. Zoe Michelle Beaudry. Matthew B. Beck. Jacob A. Berenson. Nicholas R. Bolig. Amanda K. Bowles, magna cum laude, honors in chemistry. Shelby Nicole Bolter. Kira Lynn Gibbs Boniff, magna cum laude, honors in psychology. Natalie Maria Botazatu, cum laude. Travis Charles Bowers. Aaron Darnell Briggs II, cum laude. Ebony Starr Brown. Cameron S. Brucci. Alex Burkholder. Carolina Cabrera. Xiao Tang Kai, cum laude in absentia. Darren Camilleri. Edward Grant Carey, magna cum laude. Fiona Dupuy Carey, magna cum laude. Ismael Caracos III. Sean J. Chakudi. Claire A. Chodoroff. Zachary A. Clark. Dakota Johnson Clement. Nicholas T. Cockcroft, magna cum laude. Abigail Christie Collins. Andrew P. Cook. Monica Ruth Cooper. Holly Elizabeth Cooper-Ryder, cum laude. Brian Joseph Craig. Laura Judith Crouch, cum laude. Catherine Lee Curley, cum laude. Suzanne K. Curtis, summa cum laude. Paula K. Delacqua, magna cum laude, honors in English. David Tapman Daly, Jr. Matthew D. Davidson. Megan P. Davis, summa cum laude. Marissa M. Dawson. Mary Catherine Elizabeth DeWald. Claire Castle DeWitt, summa cum laude, honors in religion. Kendall Lamont Dean Shelton. Francesca Marie Deanda, cum laude. Jarek B. Durama, cum laude. Claire Alexandra Diekman. Kaylee M. Dielman, magna cum laude, honors in anthropology and sociology. Ying Ding, in absentia. Ryan H. DeMello, magna cum laude. Emma Michiko Dolce. Caitlin Elise Donnelly. Doreen A. Duncan. Julia Duncan. Trenton Edward Dykstra. Michael S. Jajo. Jordan A. Ernest. Jamie Marie E. Thorne, summa cum laude, honors in human development and social relations. Annalisa E. Ellis. Ana Maria Esais Romero. Marlene Espinoza. Kelly A. Eubank. Rachel Eva Evans. Alan R. Faber III. Claire Isabel Fielder, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Finan, cum laude. Rachel Samantha Fine. Raven Jean Fisher. Anne A. Fletcher. Campbell C. Flood. Michael G. Francisco. Andrew K. Galimberti, cum laude. Manuel A. Garcia. Marika Luisa Garnica Maraquin. Ian Christopher Guyman, cum laude. Mark George Gaffari, magna cum laude. Lola Christina Gibson Berg. Alexa Ann Glaw. D'Angelo J. Glaze. Ian Matthew Good. Curtis C. Goff. David M. Graham, magna cum laude, honors in psychology. Virginia R. Greenberger. Ryan D. Gregory. Cesar Gutierrez. Brenda M. Guzman. Kayan P. Hales, cum laude. Genevieve L. Hall. Michael L. Hammersley, cum laude. Rashid Salam Hamouda. Samin S. Hack. Sally Ann Harrison. Taylor Ruth Hartley, magna cum laude, honors in art and art history. Rachel Elizabeth Lepard Hartman, cum laude. Andrew J. Hassevort, summa cum laude, honors in computer science, honors in physics. Dylan C. Hayward. Daniel C. Herrick. Jacob S. Hillenberg. Robert W. Hogue. Aaron Martin Hollinger, cum laude. India Janae Hoskins. Shinju Shelley Hu. Jonathan D. Husar. Nisha Jaganathan. Amy N. Jimenez, summa cum laude, honors in anthropology and sociology. Shuren Susan John. Catherine Caroline Johnston. Stan Omar Oliver Jones. Pachamo Kanjanakuha. Karan Kapoor. Nicholas W. Keene. Clover J. Kelly. Sharon Pauline Kenny. Komal A. Khan, cum laude. Justina K. Lumelume. Alexandra B. Kim. Elizabeth Catherine Kinney, magna cum laude. Lindsay N. Koenig. Mehmet Kololu, cum laude, honors in computer science. Michael A. Korn, summa cum laude, honors in biology. Holly M. Kramer, magna cum laude, honors in psychology. Connie Kuo. Lucas Penn Hardy Kushner, summa cum laude, honors in computer science. Becca Elder Lacroix. Cameron L. Lafayette. David Michael Landskraner, magna cum laude, honors in theater arts. Samuel Jacob Larioza. Colin William Lauderdale, cum laude. Roxanne T. Lawrence, cum laude, honors in anthropology and sociology in absentia. Cindy Young Lee. Christina M. Lehman. Colin E. Lennox, cum laude, honors in economics. Aoki Colvette Levy. Clara J. Lewis, cum laude. Jordan Glenn Lewis. Alex C. Lindsay. Emma Lozon, magna cum laude, honors in English. Miranda Nicole Madius. Morgan M. N. Madavi, magna cum laude. Amanda N. Mancini, magna cum laude. Stacia A. Marcone. Hennessy Joanna Marroquin. Jack Darwin Massian. Mary Elizabeth Mather, magna cum laude, honors in theater arts. Catherine Margaret Madison. Quinn Carson McCormick. Tyler Norman McFarland. Dylan J. McConnell. David M. McIntyre. Douglas J. McNabb. Jordan S. Meath. Mesfin Bekele Mekonnen. Brianna Marie Melgar, magna cum laude. Kylie N. Meyer, honors in anthropology and sociology. Chelsea J. Miller. Abigail Jane Miner, cum laude. Catherine Hewitt Moffett, cum laude. Jacob John Montz. Shanice S. Moore. Kelsey Nicole Morin. David R. Morris. Brittany Ann Morton, magna cum laude. Hagup Daniel Moradian, magna cum laude, honors in international and area studies, honors in Romance languages. Tendai Tatenda Tinotenda Mugiwa, magna cum laude, honors in computer science. Dorothy Magubu, cum laude. Matthew David Munoz, magna cum laude. Gift Mutare. Jenna N. Newman, summa cum laude, honors in political science. Gisela Maria Newbury, cum laude. Rachel M. Olson, summa cum laude, honors in psychology. Connor M. O'Meara. Devin Rochelle Opp. Oliver H. Upshinsky, in absentia. Morgan Overstreet, in absentia. Jessie Elizabeth Owens. Christina A. Pacheco, cum laude. Carrie Catherine Payne, magna cum laude, honors in economics. Fa Yang Pan, summa cum laude, honors in computer science, honors in mathematics. Grace Catherine Parikh Walter, magna cum laude. Miranda C. Fair. Rachel Karan Pisiak. Duncan Lee Pollitt, cum laude, honors in physics. Aisha Nicole Popper. Laurel A. Prince. Haley K. Pritkin. Matthew R. Pudnos, cum laude. Christopher Kurt Ralstrom. Caitlin A. Ray. William A. Reichley. Meng Yang Ren. Jenna K. Reel. Aaron R. Robertson. Erika Yarid Robes Araya, cum laude. Ramon Rochester, cum laude. Peter Harris Rothstein, in absentia. Kendrith M. Rowland III. Clemence Ariel Sayant, in absentia. Alejandra E. Sanchez. Keenan M. Sanford. David Shapiro. Jenny Rose Shearer, cum laude. Allison Sywert, magna cum laude, honors in political science. Chelsea Kimberly Shannon, magna cum laude, honors in women, gender, and sexuality. Sanjay P. Sharma, magna cum laude. Mason S. Shepard. Rami Ibrahim Sherman. Eric H. Silverstein. Sajan Silwa, summa cum laude. Blake D. Simon. Aaron D. Sapahi, cum laude. Aaron Ian Smith. Caitlin B. Smith, magna cum laude, honors in art and art history. Emily T. Smith, honors in religion. Shaquindra Smith. Wyatt S. Smith. Charlotte Marie McDonald Steele, magna cum laude, honors in human development and social relations. Caitlin May Steffenhagen. Alexandra Grace Stevens, magna cum laude. Lydia Rose Striney, honors in theater arts. Molly Myung Stuber. Haley L. Stutz, cum laude. Alexandra Marjorie Subaraman, in absentia. Hikaru K. Sugimori. Amtrak train, no honors. We'll let it go. Sarah Catherine Sullivan, cum laude. Sade Cherie Sutherland, in absentia. Thomas S. Tabor. Brendan James Tam. Solva Tureen, magna cum laude. Christina Yayun Tarn. Jennifer Faith Tarnoff. William S. Tauke. Elizabeth Irene Teagan, in absentia. Caitlin E. Theory, magna cum laude, honors in anthropology and sociology, honors in women, gender, and sexuality. Brett M. Thomas. Cassie Louise Thompson, cum laude. Laurel E. Thompson, summa cum laude, honors in history. Spencer Emmett Thompson, summa cum laude. Allison Marie Tensey, cum laude, honors in philosophy. Cheryl Ann Tomlinson. Gregory D. Toprak. Sue Mon Tone. Kelly M. Usikowski, cum laude. Trevor J. Vader, magna cum laude, honors in English. Jeffrey N. Van Erp. Lor Vang, in absentia. Daniel John Varga. Umang Verma, summa cum laude, honors in mathematics. Madeline C. Vermeulen, cum laude. Andres W. Villafani. Neira R. Villegas. Andre Vinter. Samantha Megan Voss, magna cum laude. Eric W. Vreed. Supanat Washirala Paitun. Reed A. Wagner, honors in physics. Chelsea A. Wallace. Emily Walsh. Megan P. Walsh, cum laude. Jessica A. Walters, magna cum laude. Supawat Wangtrakoldi. Brennan T. Watch. Michael Beesom Wecht. Madeline Anna Weisner, cum laude. Joseph R. Widmer, magna cum laude, honors in chemistry. Jessica J. Weiss. Laurel Renee Winnica Beezer. Arshia Will, cum laude. Lori Ann Williams. Taylor Iman Faith Wilson. Thomas Wise. Emily Rose Whitty. Nicholas G. Wood. Dayan Michelle Woodford, cum laude. Lisa Ann Wolcock Maloff, magna cum laude. Joseph M. Wygoski. Dylan B. Zimmerman. Mark T. Zugabe. And Michael A. Paul Karras.
You know what I love about this class? I love the absolute joy you have for one another when the names were called. It was really super. It speaks to the community that you have helped us try to build here. Will the class of 2014 please stand? Will all the family members of our graduating seniors who are able please stand? Now, would the faculty and staff of Kalamazoo College please stand? And this class is so phenomenal, I didn't even have to ask them to say thank you. They knew to say thank you. Please be seated. On Wednesday, September 15th, 2010, members of the Kalamazoo College class of 2014 gathered right here on this quad to participate in the first year convocation. Many family members and faculty who are here today were present then when the members of this class recited excerpts from the Kalamazoo College Ritual of Recognition for New Students, written in 1927 by President Allen Hoban. We did not know you then, and there is no way we could have imagined the impact that you have had on this community. And you, members of the class of 2014, surely wondered who we were, and you wondered what your time at K would hold. On Wednesday, June 4th, 2014, the class gathered again. And you're a special class. You're the only class I've ever had who had to gather for the senior toast in Anderson Gym. We will remember you forever. But you paid for that dismal rainy day with a beautiful day now. As that event came to a close, many of you received a small orange plastic Kalamazoo embossed with the exhortation, "Live graciously." As we who have lived and learned with and from you in this place send you forth today, that is our charge, that you live graciously. For as we have been taught at Kalamazoo College, the end of all learning is gracious living. But what do we mean by living graciously? Gracious living is not measured by the volume of creature comforts one amasses or by the material or financial assets one accrues. Living graciously is the capacity to grace the world with your presence, to use the knowledge and the skills and the dispositions you have developed while here at Kalamazoo College to make the world somewhat better. Gracious living requires that you go out into the world using the discipline and the spirit of a scholar to improve the human condition, to make the world more just, to sustain the planet. During your undergraduate years, you have cultivated the intellectual discipline required for serious scholarship, and you have also been challenged to develop the characteristics that sustain problem solving and intellectual work: curiosity, wonder, humility, eagerness to learn from others, the ability to respond gracefully when your ideas have been proven incorrect. Each of you has cultivated a distinct set of gifts, and consequently, each of you will grace the world in your own unique way. We request only that you take time to ask new questions, have the patience to find the answers and the passion to act on them. We ask that you refrain from being servants of what is and instead embrace the challenge of shaping what might be. May your Kalamazoo College education and the friendships and the bonds that you have built in this place be a source of pride and support and joy forever. Kalamazoo College alumni of the class of 2014, you now hold your diplomas in your hands. Be proud of your achievements, but wear the mantle of your past and your future achievements with humility. Never forget your debt to those who have brought you to this moment. Be grateful for the extraordinary opportunities that have been made available for you in this place. Acknowledge the privilege and the responsibility of your education. And finally, never forget us. Stay connected and know that we will never forget you. Go forth now with the wind at your feet and fulfill the promise of your diploma. You have done great things in these 4 years so that in your lifetime you can do even more. Live humanely, giving to one another and to all whom you encounter compassion and love. As you take your leave of this fair Arcadian hill to embark on the rest of your lives, we wish you Godspeed and very, very great joy. Congratulations. To conclude these commencement ceremonies, after one last singing of the Alma Mater, I call on Reverend Elizabeth Candido to pronounce the benediction. We hope you will join us for a reception in Hicks Center at the close of the commencement exercise. Will all who are able please rise for the singing of the Alma Mater and the benediction, and please remain standing for the recessional.
to do the good work set before you. Be tireless, seek the common good, love and nurture the people and the things that you value. Attend to your work with integrity so that what you believe may be also what you do. And when you feel that you might become defeated, think back on today and know that you have already accomplished so much. May your lives be a blessing. Amen.